Welcome back, boys and girls. So we've successfully drilled our hole into the bottom of our project right here. And we made sure that we didn't cut any of this here out before we did that. That way we had a nice base for it to sit on. And what we're going to wind up doing today is we're going to learn how to start cutting this round part down here out and this round part down here out so that we come up to a nice smooth piece. So in prior videos, we've always used our square to draw nice square lines down. And we can attempt to do that right here, but we're only working with a little piece of flat that's left. So what we're actually going to do here is we're just going to manually draw our relief cuts that we want to put in. So we'll do one here, one here, one here, and one here. About how far apart do you guys think those relief cuts are? Pencil width, exactly. So those are perfect. Now, these lines are pretty close to straight. What's really important is that where they meet the top, we go ahead and we square those across. Now, even though we're cut out on a curve right here, our square uses the back piece back here. So look. I'm tight here, and I'm tight here. I'm able to draw a nice square line. Make sure I have my safety glasses on. We have our saw. Put a nice, I'll lower that in the vise a little bit. It's moving and grooving on me. And we're going to stop right before our line. It's a very tiny relief cut line there. So at this point here, we're now able to go ahead and we're going to cut right down and into our relief cuts. And we're going to do that by drawing a nice straight line from our outside here to here. And that's just a little bit. You think we could file that down pretty easily later on? Me too. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to square that line across. Uh-oh, guess what? I'm going to be cutting some of my name off. What am I going to have to make sure I do at the end of the period? I got to write it back on there, otherwise I'm not going to know who it belongs to. So we're starting to get into an area where we're losing, the meat of the board to hold on to. So we're in a little bit of a predicament holding it wise. So we're going to be nice and careful with this. I put this nice and straight up and down. I'm going to grab my saw. Get myself a nice square line. I'm just going to cut right down to my first relief cut. I'm looking like I'm getting kind of close to my line, so I'm going to angle my saw out. Because I don't want to get into a pickle down in there. I'm going to maneuver this in the vise so it's a little bit more straight up and down. I'm going to go from this relief cut here to the next. If I could have somebody grab me a flat file while I finish cutting this, that'd be great. It's got a little bit left right here. All right. So I've successfully cut that out. And if we take a look, can we still see my entire pattern line? Sure can. I got some place to aim to now. I'm gonna lock this in, grab a flat file. We're going to work this with our flat file just like this. I'm going to put it a little bit lower in my vise because it's kind of hollering at me. See how I'm working the file nice and square around this whole thing. And those relief cut lines are almost out. Let's take a look. Boy, does that look mighty fine? Sure does. And if we take note, we have no relief cuts left, so we are in great shape. Was that pretty fast for me to do? All right, you think it's going to be easier as time goes on? So we're going to be in great shape, right?